In ages long forgotten, creatures not known to mankind emerged. They introduced themselves as the Pale Ones. Upon their descent into the world, they shaped artifacts of power. The Pale Coins. The Pale Coins held a power beyond reckoning, flowing to whomever claimed them. Leaving only the artifacts behind, their creators disappeared without a trace. The coins, coveted and fought over, soon became the catalyst for war and devastation. Deemed too dangerous to exist, their banishment was decreed. Admittedly, against the will of those who obtained their powers. One by one, the Pale Coins were destroyed, their legend crumbling, until they became nothing more than forgotten echoes. And now, we are here. Tell me, Awakened One, who are you?
I guess this is where the intro shall begin. Welcome, WeArEuS, and this is Pale Coins. I bet you didn't know that when you clicked on the video. So, this is one of the games I heed and hawed over actually getting and recording. It was this one and roguelike, whatever. And they're both on sale, but there's also another game coming out called Death Machine that is a Metroidvania that has roguelike items, which has me intrigued. So when that comes out tomorrow, I'm going to get it. It's most likely going to be that neither of these games are going to be very long, so I will probably be going back to at least one of the two roguelikes that I wanted to get, probably Million Depth, because, well, that just seems like good fun. Anyway, let us continue. Tell me more about you. Yeah, sure, let's play a ghost. What about the hair? Oh, down. No. Guess I have to click it. Okay. Not sure. Not a lot of options. But it's probably going to end up covered with a helmet or something anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? We'll go with that. Hair color. Yeah, sure. I see. What was your former calling? So let's see what we have here. I don't know which. I think Hunter is the one that's. No. There we go. Okay, Nomad is the first one. Though lacking in and mastery in combat. Nomad often stumbles upon rare treasures others never find. For experienced players who want to begin with a strong dose of luck, and a dagger, rags, and 5 explosives. Those are not great stats, for sure. Considering this one has 5 points and this one only has 3. Then we have Guard, built to endure. The Guard starts with extra health and excels at taking hits others can't. Ideal for new players who prefer survivability and melee-focused gameplay. I'm pretty sure I know what I want to do with combat, and that is punch things. Ordinarily, I'd hold off until I got to the point where I could start setting that build up. But I want you to know now, I want to punch things, and probably even cast magic while I do it. I like doing that. Then we have Mercenary, which features 1 endurance, 2 strength, and 1 dexterity for only 4 points, where the Guard has 5. The Mercenary is a versatile fighter with knowledge in all close-ranged weapons, perfect for players who want flexibility. Then we have the Hunter, an old classic. Armed with bow and arrows, the Hunter takes down enemies while keeping a safe distance. Class for advanced players who prefer ranged combat, and it also has 5 points in its attributes. Then we come to Ye Old Mage, which features 5 points, 3 magic, 2 intelligence. Trained in the magical arts, the mage defeats enemies with a plethora of spells. A high-risk class for experienced players that relies heavily on mana. Not sure. Maybe we should start with the Nomad? Honestly, in order to do what we intend to, I'm going to need, I assume endurance might be stamina or something, rather than defense. I assume we're going to need vitality for certain, strength for punching, and the stat distribution for this build is going to be rough. Now, I say all of this knowing that the game is like 700 megabytes, I think it was. But given the graphics of it, it could still be a pretty decently length game. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and figure that I'll be able to reach my build before the game is over. But before we even get there, we have to figure out how the game starts. This is probably maybe not. Because only the strength and the endurance are of any value to us. And we still don't know what endurance actually does yet. Screw it. So be it. You shall be my champion. Wake up. Wake up, champion. So I can't move while I attack. I literally stop. Press C to open the player window. Use this window to allocate attribute points earned from leveling up. You can assign weapons and consumables to your quick access slots by pressing the 1 through 8 keys in the inventory. Skills can be placed into quick access slot from the Skills tab in the player window. Hold the middle mouse button to open the skill quick bar and switch between available skills. So I guess endurance is for... yeah, it is for stamina. But I can tell you there's not a whole lot of difference between sprinting and walking. Your inventory with tab, equip weapons, armor, and artifacts with E or left click. Use right click to drop in items that aren't equipped or needed for quests. Hold shift to walk quickly. At the very least, attacking doesn't consume stamina. You shall be my chosen champion. Bear that burden granted by me. Seek the coin to grant my wish. So you're evil, is what you're saying. Seek the coin of legends. Lest the world shatters again. Live again to conquer mortal realms. Bring me the champion's coin. I'm going to have to say no. I can't imagine that a supposed god would be any different from a human being when it comes to the corruptive power of the pale coins. So, I'm going to say no. Hey! Just a second. Did you just come out of... I don't know what that last one was. No. You ain't fooling me, honey. If you want to keep it a secret, that'd be fine for me. I'm busy doing more important things than talking to you anyway. By the way, I haven't seen you before. Are you new here? You just saw me teleport in out of nowhere. I should say no, but I'm assuming she's a tutorial and needs... see. For, you know, the first time through the game, and then answering no just gets her to faff off somewhere else and leave you the frick alone, so you can go about denying the goddess her coin, or whatever she is. Well then, let me tell you a few things. You're in the old forest, which is west of the capital. South of here, there's a small camp. Balder is the chief of those guys. To the north, there's another camp, but it's full of bandits and idiots. East of here, a small river is separating us and the capital. There used to be a bridge, but it broke down a while ago. Is there anything else you might want to know? Is there something to watch out for? There are goblins all around here in the forest, but they ain't half as bad as the wasteland. orcs settled there. If I were you, I'd avoid the wasteland altogether. So you're saying I can farm XP? You try to keep it all to yourself? Greedy woman. Where can I get better equipment? We have a rather strong smith in the camp. He might sell you a thing or two. But he ain't here at the moment. Probably lying drunk under a tree. Also, there are several caves nearby. Sometimes you can find chests with some leftover equipment in there. Well, all of the coins, according to what we read, have been lost to memory, so no one's going to know where to find it. Though she might be able to point me in the direction of someone who might know something or have information that could lead to a hint as to where we might find it. So let's find out. Okay, perfectly useful. See, there we go. Try asking Balder or our magician in the camp. Alright, be gone. Make sure to stay alive for a while. We could use a few more men in the camp. Yeah, sure. Stay alive so I can remain useful to you. Seems reasonable. Okay, so dash is on the right click. Got it. E is to interact. There's nothing on F. Let me actually... Oh, we can just save anywhere. Good. I need settings. Why can I not access settings? Seriously, why can't I access my settings? I might have to go back to the main menu because that's the only place I actually saw it. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back once again. So I now have what F originally did on the E button, or one of the... I had to move a few things around, but I'm relatively happy with where we are. I probably would be better off using the... I'd probably be better off using the controller. But as I said with the last episode of last episode of Silk Song, the controller was starting to act up on me, so I don't particularly trust it to do anything for me at the moment. I don't remember what she said about where everything and everyone are. So at the very least, let's go ahead and save before we go stabbing this guy and taking his stuff. Wonder if there's a way to sneak up on him. He's definitely facing me. I see his mustache. You looking for something to hunt? If so, I'd have to disappoint you. Just simple few birds, there's nothing here. Like I said, I I don't care about bows. We're going to be punching things to death once we get to that point. For now, though, what are you doing? I was on a long hunt with no kill. I am working on my bows at the moment. Alright. At least I don't have to kill you. I am going to steal all of your fruit, though. Have fun with that. This is how things are going to be for you from now on. Oh, that's a gobbo. Yeah. Get kited. Oh yeah. Let's see. Got some fire bombs. Ooh. Same damage. Costs no stamina for use. So the dagger comes with a skill, but the fist doth not. Three health. Here's something. Okay, let's go ahead and assign this to 1 and that to 2. Monster tooth and arrows. Hold on, it said we don't have any skills. Yeah, that sucks. But there's just gold lying around. This is what luck gets you, apparently. Just gold chilling out on the ground. I mean, granted, it's not like goblins would have any idea what to do with it. They'd probably try to give it a bite. Can't eat it, they leave it. Yeah. Punch! I was going to dare him to throw something again, then he died. Such is the power of the mere of the mere idea of me threatening someone. Mother frick. Come here. Yeah. Nailed Club of Health. Fine, I guess we can look at the goddamn club at least. Two-handed, lots of damage, need 3 points in strength. Comes with backstep and shockwave, which pushes nearby enemies away. Now I get that saying backstep and shockwave could sound like it's just one thing entirely. I'm going to move to somewhere I can see my character. But it's not. Backstep and shockwave are 2 separate skills. One I can use with the right click, the other if I press the alts on the keyboard. Modification, it counters attacks. How exactly? Anyway, I can't equip it because I'm a baby. We're close to level 1, gaining a level. We're already level 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Weak potion. Shut up. And so we level up. Should we save the point and then just clear out this cave? It'd be a lot harder if we waited, but we should probably be able to get at least one more level out of this cave run. No, let's go ahead and spend it. Okay, so we definitely can assign attribute points. That was a minor concern of mine. And we get 2 per level, which is great. I'm not going to start putting any points into magic just yet. I want to be functionally self-sufficient for now. Increases maximum stamina like I suspected. Increases the damage for weapons with intelligence scaling, which I would assume would be staves. I burped a little bit there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cut that out or not. Ooh, run. Hey, I'm distributing staff points right now. Could you wait, my good sir? I do want that weapon you have, though. Anyway, should we just dump another point into strength? He says, doing it anyway. That one tab. Yeah, so fist scale have terrible scaling with strength and dexterity. The scaling for it, hold on. Yoink. Ooh, yoink. The scaling for a fist is the worst. I'm gonna mince this guy's brain. That's right. Come and get it. Can't get it again. Gotta be careful. This guy hits for 12 damage. He's dead. And all we got was gold. We smeared him all over the ground. Though I admit some of this right here in particular, is ours. I don't know if you can even see the cursor, by the way. I might have to fix that for this particular game. We'll see how that turns out. Because I'm going to... even now I'm moving the cursor around. Because I'm going to be pointing stuff out with it. So... punch. That guy was worth a good bit of XP, though. we might actually have to. We might actually have to equip something because this scales with dexterity and its scaling is just as bad as fists. Granted, it does have dodge, which costs 3 stamina. So. My only real gripe currently is that I cannot equip 2 weapons unless... No, that's... Oh, the points weren't applied. That's why that was like that. That's my fault then. Not tab. Actually, it is tab. So, how do the fists look now? Like crap. Got it. That's great. Love that. I sure hope there... I'm almost certain that there are fist weapons because they showed on the trailer for the game that you could fight using your fists. So, I know that it's possible. Give me that. So, we have a chest here with no way for me to open it. Can I just... No. That's interacting. I mean, I guess we can come back at some other point. That sucks. That's right, get out of here. Hold up. And yeah, get used to it because I'm going to be grabbing everything that I ever see. Assuming that I have the inventory space for it. And that I even want it, of course. That's always a caveat. I guess we go through this guy's camp. Hold on, there's a path on the right side as well. Hey there, stranger. How'd you end up here on this side of the river? Honestly, it doesn't matter. So, what's up? I don't really care what happened to the bridge. Who are you? You can call me Jens. Do you need something from me? No. Curious to know if I can just smack him in the back of the head and kill him, but... Ooh. Hey! Everything's respawned, refreshed, whatever. So I don't know where the key is supposed to come from. That we need to open the chest in the goblin cave. But I'm going to find it. Whatever's in that chest is already mine. I don't care about that. luck also increases your crit chance, which is great. I like to crit. Crits are basically just less damage I have to deal myself. Though, being entirely luck-based, Halgrim? Halgrim. Oh man, my head feels like it's going to explode any second now. Hey, yo! Ooh, that is rough on the throat. You have something against this headache? Maybe a beer? Don't have any on me at the moment. Too bad. What exactly are you doing here aside from trying to get more drunk? At the moment? Yep. Sobering up. Boris and found me drinking. That's his problem. Yep. Speaking about being drunk, did you see Danny? Who? Smart fella. Strange clothes, always drunk. Magnificent mustache. That's Danny. I have not seen him yet. Yesterday, that drunkard left to get more booze. I'm kind of messing up the accent, but as I do it, I realize just how pasty our character is now. It talked about good amber and went south. Mentioned something about the booze, a booze hideout of a wizard. Neither Danny, booze nor my hammer is here. Yeah, I just completely messed up the Scottish accent. Was it? I'm probably getting them mixed up in my head, which is causing them to get mixed up coming out. God, if I'd one hungover, I'd be looking for him in me. I like this guy. Aside from him being a drunk, of course. Could you look for him, lad? Get compensated, of course. Sure, it's not like I have anything better to do. In case you find him, give him a bit and it won't forget. So where did he go? South of here. Got it. Alright. I'll go punch a guy. I shouldn't have gone with my the YouTube handle or nickname, however you'd like to refer to it. There's an apple in there and I can't get to it. Maybe. That upsets me. Anyway, I should have gone with a colorful name like Punch Her Son. You know, as a play on Puncherson. Yeah, we could have done something fun with his name. Hold on. A thing to punch.
Yeah.
Got to juke the fist of justice. Okay. Just cave your chest in instead. Surprise! It's over here. Don't like that. That seems like something I should avoid getting hit by. Whoop. I don't have a good answer for that. So I don't know if healing stacks or not while it's working. So we'll wait each one out. They're like diarrhea that just won't stop. Ooh, that actually has pretty good range. Goblin necklace of adventuring. Okay, extra luck, I will. I forgot the right clicking is to drop, not equip. I don't actually have to get that close. Okay. I get it. I messed up. These heal 3. Okay, so the healing, well, the regen does stack. Ooh, I can cheese you. Oh, that is just super unfortunate for them. Oh, that is just the worst. Also, the attack speed of this is far superior to the fist. I don't even understand why it's so bad. Or why they're so bad. It's so bad we only use one hand to punch anyway. Pretty sure I've seen everything that is to be seen here. Yeah, that's just stupidly easy. This for you and you. Remember to apply. What else? Right, so I didn't realize we picked this up. Counters attacks. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Yeah, so there isn't an equipment list that lets me see everything I have all at once. Instead, I have to look at, not you, this, and anything that's highlighted we have equipped. Okay, so that's why it's of health. It gives us 1 extra health. I'm curious to see how the... I wish I could drop my fists. I'm curious to see how the... does fire damage. Anyway, actually, I should probably equip this on 8, just so we have an option in case things need to die real fast, real bad. Back of your head is ridiculous. Apprentice staff, mana potion, and a short bow. Looks like our luck is kicking in. Let's make sure we leave no one standing, though. They all seem to have torches, right? Hey! Dark Nailed Club. I mean, why not, right? So, physical damage, strength, backstep. It's got all of the normal stuff, but it also includes +2 dark damage. Okay. The bow comes with a 20% attack speed bonus. So does that mean it just fires way faster than the dagger does? Or is that a unique modifier? Yeah, I guess that's a unique modifier. I was suspicious that someone had spawned in or was on the prowl for me. Staff, right. Cast a small fireball. I want to punch. I don't want to rely on a staff to cast magic. If it comes down to that, I will just forego magic and punch. I'm fine with that too. Lesser Earth Rune. Cast a falling with this. I need 3 magic and intelligence. Well, looks like we've got to start investing. I guess the clubs are going to have to carry us for a while. We go this way. Right. And I saw a chest. Hello? Is anyone here in need of Ooh. Oh, he did not die. He did not die easily. But at least we have the hammer. I forgot I have the dash for this. Shockwave is not on here. Next up. Really? Well, it says this doesn't have Shockwave in exchange for dealing 2 extra damage of the dark type. Interesting. Frankly, the nailed staff or club of health might actually be the better weapon. I can also, I imagine I can, let me go back to somewhere I'm sure enemies aren't. I imagine I can, yep, I can put weapons on the quick slots as well. Okay, yeah, so we have limited weapon and other junk. Ooh, broken berserker armor. Plus 8% damage taken, which, considering that we're currently suffering only single-digit damage from normal enemies. The guy with the sword hit us for 12, so if we're not careful, we could just drop dead. Nevertheless, yeah, I like the one we have currently better. Okay. How do I even... how do I even utilize something like that? There we go. Probably for alchemy, now that I think about it. It's quest stuff, aside from the arrow, which is just a miscellaneous thing. So... let me make sure to lock that in these. You too. I don't... I... 4. And then healing items, we need to put you back on. No, it was you, that was on one. Okay. So now I can swap to the nailed club of health, which has the shockwave skill on it. Because I'm sure to get value out of that as well. Especially against fast enemies. That's actually not bad. I want to see... oh yeah, you can definitely feel that 20%. While I'm thinking about it. Hey there. Oh, this. That has to be frustrating. For like a second, and then they die. Get me out of here. Ooh. Thanks for the free XP, losers. That's a thing. Well, I'm not going to do that because that's dumb. I wonder if there are breakable walls in caves. Any cave or dungeon or thing like that. Hey! How's that for you? Suck it. I can't emote spitting on them in any fashion, so it's kind of difficult to BM. Yeah. Go missing. Alright. Nice apprentice room. Don't worry, I'm watching. Why? It's my loot. Mine. So, cast a small homing missile that requires... ooh. Ooh. Grab. Okay, so... Okay, so I don't think these are things you can just use. They're actually things you equip. Or maybe they have to go be slotted into weapons or something. I don't know for sure. This one requires only 1 magic and 3 intelligence. Still, that's a lot of XP. think I saw...
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey there. I was looking for him. Oh, yeah. Your meat is mine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take stock of what we've got. Good lord. An old lance. No. Wooden spear. I only want stuff that's got a gold name, because that means it's got the good stuff on it. Of course, the runes I'm going to hold on to until I understand how they work. Everything else I'm just going to keep to sell. Ooh, a socket. So we have to keep that, at least for now. Berserker Helmet of Stamina. Okay, so that's definitely the same slot. Physical defense increase. And extra stamina. I don't hate that. Hey there. Nailed it. I think this is the deepest part. No. There was another place, I think. I believe there was a... There's another area where we could go left, another screen. I don't know if we went left or if we went down further into the dungeon. So, let's find out. Yoink. Okay, so we did go left. Hey! Over here! My God, someone finally came! I thought I was going to die down here. How did you end up here in the first place? You see, there's several magical fountains in this cave. So I thought I'd hop right in and be out of here in just a second. As I was about to write down my findings, a goblin stole my staff. And as if the situation wasn't bad enough, the floor underneath me fell apart and left me stranded here. So I'm assuming you need help. What does it look like? Calm down, old man. Tell me what you need. Well, I'm not leaving without my staff. It's too dangerous to be left to the hands of some filthy goblins. Besides, it'll make getting out of here a breeze. Anyway, to the north, there's a little entrance. That bastard left that very hole the moment he took my staff. Be prepared for him, though. I think he was able to use it somewhat. Quite uncommon among goblins, if I do say so myself. Why should I help you? What? Why did you even come down here, then? Fine. I'll spare a few coins for you. But not before you get my staff. Alright, fine. By the gods, bless you, young one. Please hurry now. I really need to get out of here. Well, it's definitely not to pee or poop. He's just surrounded by a toilet. the Earth's toilet. That's a shame. Ah, yes. I love being rewarded for exploring. I see another one. But can't get to it. I can't save here. The last time I saved was down where the chests were. I wonder if you could save scum the chests and their loot would end up randomized. Or is the loot fixed once you actually enter the dungeon? And if it is fixed when you enter the dungeon, does it reroll when you leave? Yeah, I need that. I guess I'll just check out the rest of the area while he's cowering in there. Not much of interest. Get some. I'm coming for you. Through the pain. Necklace, Thermir's staff. I'm assuming this replenishes mana. Which means nothing to me right now. So, hello. Did you find my staff? I'll come back later. So let's see. It says teleport. I can't equip it because I'm stupid. Wow, we have a lot of big sticks, but neither of them compare to the ones we currently prefer. So, I need to get over there because, well, obviously, right? I guess I could leave him and then just come back. But 10 intelligence is a lot of levels. Yeah, I'm aware this might actually be a waste of stats and we can't actually magic and then punch things to death at the same time. I get that's a possibility, but I won't accept it until I'm certain. So, probably going to hold on to your staff for a little while. Can't even lock it, which is fine. Anyway. Yeah, we can just leave. We've had a full day. Hold on. You can never be too sure. Doorways. Oh, go away. My stick of righteous justice. I did 8 damage to that guy. Why? This doesn't scale with anything but strength. Terribly at that. Yep. I found Danny. He dead.
What? 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 Are you kidding me? What even happened?
He was dead when I found him. There's nothing I could do.
Danny, that old bastard. Where did you find him?
In a cave south of here.
Well, thanks for telling me, lad. I'll look for him later. Give him a proper burial. By the way, was there a hammer nearby? Then it took it yesterday.
Yeah. It's not like I can do anything with the hammer anyway.
Thanks, lad. I really owe you one.
I am just butchering that.
It'd be better for me to get my butt back into the camp.
Wow. Just absolutely awful. Fine, I'll meet you back in the camp. I don't know what camp, but sure. I still don't have a key to open that chest we saw in the goblin cave. I wouldn't mind going back to that cave and killing the goblin with the sword for the free XP. Right, the wasteland. Beer. Pretty sure it's Bear, by the way. I'm calling him Beer. Better watch yourself, traveler. Here starts the wasteland, and it's a rough place for someone like you. Cool. What are you doing here? Waiting. It was the right time to cross the waste, but it has not yet come. Okay, see you. Good luck, traveler. Well, that's not great. Oh my god. It explodes. Good news, everyone. Resting at a camp will make monsters reemerge. Speaking of monsters, I can't leave. Maybe because I was technically in the entrance zone. That might have had something to do with it. Ow. So, ow. I don't know how good the XP was for that, so I'd like to try again. Ow. Well, longbow of mana steel. Charge your attack to unleash a devastating shot. Increases your damage from 35% up to 250%. Backstep shot, leap backward while shooting an arrow, with a 13% chance to recover 2 mana on hit. And that is super valuable. I'm talking about the weapon itself rather than the skill in particular. You need 1 more intelligence to be able to use that 1 room. Well, that happened. Oh, we are probably... Hold on. Okay. I'll wait for that heal to work out. And then we save. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and then I'm going to also be working on Death Machine and getting that out, and we will come next week. We will figure out a schedule for the pair of games so that they get uploaded concurrent. Well, yeah, currently. I'll avoid using that word. We'll just be, we are low on apples. We'll be uploading them simultaneously each week, but I'll figure out the schedule. This one might end up, it depends on how much I like Death Machine. If I like Death Machine a lot, we will probably put that one in the main time slot of 3 days at the beginning of the week, and then Pale Coins at 2 days a week at the end of the week. We will see how things shake out, like I said, but that's the general idea I have at the moment. Anyway, I have enjoyed this so far. Like I said, I want to punch, but considering what we just went through in this area, and I'm gesticulating wildly with the cursor, which reminds me I need to make that visible again, assuming it isn't already. And without using the club, we couldn't have done what we did here. Speaking of which, I have to spend the points I got from leveling up. Anyway, that's it. I don't think there's anything else I need to cover. I've just got to get the next episode cranked out, and a lot of background stuff that doesn't matter to you guys whatsoever. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.